Hey, it's George here. Welcome to another one of the Sniper video modules. Now, in this module, basically what I'm going to do is, hopefully you're starting to get the basics. You've already got your theme, as we already did in a previous video, and you've got your plugins installed. We're sort of getting ready. We're really getting ready now to actually start adding in what's going to be the content of our Sniper site. Okay, so in this video what I want to do is I just want to walk you through a few of the little technical things, how to actually use WordPress and how we're going to go ahead and build your Sniper site. And you're going to see that it's no more difficult than using Microsoft Word or something like that. Okay, literally anybody can do this. Okay, so for this example, we're still going to use the blog or the WordPress install that I set up in a previous video. Okay, and what I've done is I've gone ahead and just made a few changes. Okay, so this is just an example blog, but this is actually a keyword that I used to target with a Sniper site. So remember, you've got your main keywords, and that is essentially the main one you're targeting when people type something in Google. And the secret to losing weight quickly was this is an old keyword I used to target with a Sniper site. So what I've done is I've entered that in again here just as an example, just so you can see. So obviously what you'll want to be doing at some stage is you don't want it to be just another WordPress blog for it to always say that. You want to obviously change the title, and then something else I've done is added in a tagline, and the tagline is just, you can add in pretty much anything you want there. So if I just show you settings, you add in your site title, which is your keyword. This is all covered in the manual, and then the tagline. And the tagline, it's nice to get in perhaps an LSI keyword or a keyword that has something to do with your subject, but it's kind of just for the visitors to make them want to read it. So secret to losing weight quickly, that's obviously for Google, and it doesn't sound too bad, luckily. And then underneath it, exposing the real weight loss methods. So weight loss, that could be an LSI keyword related to this, and even celebrity, because a lot of the ladies out there, if you're watching, a lot of them, they like to, losing weight also goes hand in hand with celebrity magazines and things like that. Okay, so it often can all go kind of hand in hand. So I've got a few keywords in there, and it's a compelling line. Now you don't have to think too hard about it. That took me a few seconds to create. It's not too much of a big deal. You can see as well I'm still using the same theme. It's not the greatest theme, I'll admit. It's quite a plain theme. However, once we actually have our content here on this side, it will draw a lot of attention to that content. You can see over here something I'm going to talk about in a minute. I've just put up a picture of me. I try to, obviously you always want to try and use a picture which is kind of related to what you're talking about. So I use this picture on some of my Sniper sites that are related to six-pack abs, even though I do not have a six-pack, by the way, or or related to health in any way, or related to weight loss, because it kind of just makes you look like a little bit like what you're talking about. So perhaps you don't have a picture like that of yourself or whatever niche you're covering, but just always bear that in mind. If you do, it certainly helps. Okay, so for example, if it was about, my site was about promoting an antivirus software, I would be sitting there in front of the computer, looking like a programmer or something, rather than the health thing going on here. Okay, that's just something to bear in mind. Now, the first thing I want to show you is how to actually, there's a few things we're going to be doing. We're going to be adding in some pages, but the first thing I want to do is just show you how to add in your very first post. Okay, so your Sniper site's going to be, let's say between 3 to 5. I recommend now more days you write about 5 posts here, okay, initially. And yeah, that's actually going to be the content of your Sniper site. So the first one's not that important because no one's really going to see it. As you build more and more posts, how a blog works is they'll kind of stack up down here, and the newest one will be at the top. So the latest one, the final one you do, that will be the one at the top that everyone sees, and that's the important one. The other ones probably won't get read, especially the first one. So to create our very first post for our sniper site. It's kind of exciting. We're going to click on posts over here on the left, and as you can see we've got this hello world one here. Well, that's crap, you know, that's just rubbish, so we just want to trash that, get rid of that. Don't want to edit it, we just want to be super clean always. I encourage to be with your sniper sites. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to see here on the left, we're going to click add new, and we're going to go ahead and add in our first post. Okay, now for this first post it's just going to be essentially for your sniper site just something to do with, you know, the subject that you're talking about. Okay, so I talk about this further in the manual, and I'm not going to spend too much on it here. I'm just kind of showing you the technicalities, but you might want to put in some related keywords. You know, you could put in whatever you want. So I could say, is there really a secret to losing weight? I shall investigate. That rhymes actually. You know, something like that. That might be better. The investigation begins, and that's just kind of setting up the blog. And now, oops, I'm on text. I want to go on to visual. You want to have this on visual, guys, because that's got a bunch of stuff. You've also got, you know, you can bold things, underline. You can see how easy this is to set up. So, for example, just to give you an example of just some of the stuff you can do. Greetings all. I have set up this website to answer the age-old question of, is there really a secret to weight loss or not? There are so many diets out there, exercise plans, fads and more. Do any of them really deliver an amazingly effective result over the other ones? You know, something like that. I shall be investigating this and reporting back on my findings. You know, you can go for whatever angle you want. As I said, you can go for a review site, you can go for a kind of story website. I've never really, as I encourage you to tell a true story, you know, I've never really done very much weight loss, to be honest with you. If anything, I've always been pretty skin and bone, so you know, I'm not going to say, oh, I used to be, you know, 500 pounds and now I'm, you know, blah 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 blah, because it's not true. So I'm just saying, I know people that have lost weight, and I'm going to investigate. You know, I'm going to investigate, you know, whether or not these diets are any good. And then your final post could be, oh, I found the best one, here it is, and then you've got your affiliate link. Okay, so really simple. Reporting back on my findings, blah 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 blah. And this is just an example post. Okay, now to show you what it looks like, you can do things like this. Is there really a secret? And we can do this, heading 2, and that gives it a nice thing there. Greetings all. I've set up this website to answer the age-old question. Look what we can do here. You can underline, you can make things italic like that. Age-old question. It's just like using Microsoft Word. It's super simple. And then when you want to put in a link, let's say, for example, this is the best one. We're just going to go ahead and see this. Insert link. And let's just say we're going to go to gsniper.com. Open the link in a new window or tab. When you're putting in a link, always do that. I'm just showing you, you wouldn't put a link in your first post, just so you know, but I'm just putting something in there just to show you guys. You definitely wouldn't put a link in your first post because no one's ever going to see it, you know, and you can only have so many links on a page, so you're better saving it for further up. But you always want it to open a new tab. This is the best one, blah blah blah. and then we can press publish, right? Nice and easy, nice and simple. There's a few things that we can do down here that we're going to do with all-in-one SEO Pack. So we're going to enter in the title of our post. Is there a secret to weight loss? And then we can enter in a description, investigation into all of the weight, and you'll have this as well because you've now got the all-in-one SEO pack. When we set up our plugins in a previous video, it's available today. How they stack up. How do the celebrities get such amazing bodies in such a short time? Blah, blah, blah. We can put in our keywords: lose weight quickly, secret to losing weight, weight loss, celebrity weight loss, just as an idea. And that's it, and you're set up. And that's something you just do for every post. This is how you do it, guys. So that's it. Create your title, blah blah blah. Obviously I haven't written very much here, but you know, you don't have to write that much anyway, especially for your first post. You know, you could write like triple this and that'd probably be enough. And then you know, you want your post to get a bit meatier as time goes on. Then you just enter in your title, a description. So this is how it will appear in the search engine. So if someone's looking, should probably add in a question mark there. If someone ever found this post in Google, when they looked up, you know, the top 10 in Google, this is what it would look like. Okay, an investigation to all of it, how they stack up. You know, you can write whatever you want there. Some keywords, obviously you guys know what keywords mean, and you just want to put in keywords there that were closely related to the main keyword you're targeting, and that's it. Okay, so now we're going to press publish, and when I press publish, this is going to be as simple as this. You, if you've never built a website before or anything, you are now going to actually have something online officially. You're actually going to have your own website online with your own stuff that you've made and written, okay, which is pretty cool. And for those of you that are experts, obviously you already know all this stuff. So now if we come back here, and I'm just going to go ahead and press refresh, and we're going to see our brand new post. And here it is. And as you can see, this theme, while it didn't look that good before, now that there's content, you know, you don't want people coming to your website and getting distracted with a million graphics and banners. You know, there is clearly a focus, and that's that. Is there really a secret? I've set this website. You know, and you start reading it. That's just naturally what you do. And then you've got the link right here that goes to GSniper. If we click that, that'll take us over there, and obviously you'd have your affiliate product there. Okay, so that's it. That's super simple how you create your posts. Now what you're going to do obviously in Sniper is you're going to go ahead and create a few more, and there's more information than that in the manual. Right now I just want to show you some more basics of getting your site set up. Okay, so the other things you're going to need to do is set up your actual pages. Okay, so we're going to have a few pages. We're going to have the About Me page, which I've set up, and then the other page you'll have here is your related keyword page. So this might be targeting something slightly different, like losing weight in 60 days, and it just be a random article on that. Okay, and then that works really well, so make sure you create that page. But right now I just want to show you how to create the About Me page. So if I click on About Me, and that's actually how we get this picture as well. You might be wondering how we upload this picture and all that kind of stuff. And this is just a page I wrote earlier. It's really simple. All we do is we go into Pages. We go into About Me. You can see you've got Posts, Pages, we've got Appearance for the themes. It's all super simple in WordPress. And you'll initially have a page there, okay? And all you do is you press, I've obviously edited this one, but you'll just go in and you'll have a stock page. You're going to change the name to About Me. You're going to enter in some information here. Hey, thanks for checking out this page. Hope you found some great info on this site, etc., etc. You know, I've just kind of put a little backstory here to whatever story you're going with for your Sniper site. Remember the chapter on pre-selling for about the stories. And then we add in the picture. Now the picture is actually really easy to add in. So if I just go down and show you as an example, obviously I've already added one, but we'll just add it in again just so you can see. What we do is we click here, add media, and you need a picture, okay? You need something that identifies you as someone. And then I've already uploaded this file, but let's say you'll have nothing here. If this is your first site, you'll click on upload files, select files, and you'll simply go down here and you can pick, you know, any file you want, okay? And you'll pick that and you'll upload it. Let's just do this one again. I've prepared. We'll just press that, and then right here you'll have a different sizes. You want it to be medium, don't want it to be a big size, and that's it. Then we just press insert onto page, and you'll see it has now inserted that image onto the page. Okay, really simple. Now if you want to add a caption, like I've had here, the secret to losing weight, you click on here and then you can add in some things. Now something I do encourage you to do is to, hopefully I didn't do that too fast, you go in here and you click on this little pencil, okay, alternative text, add in something, because this is what the search engines see. Google sends their spiders and their little robots to your website. They can't actually look at a physical picture, so this is all that they see, is this kind of alternative text. So you maybe want to add in something there related to your keyword. So for example, you know, losing weight expert George or something, you know, just to describe yourself. Caption, that's where you can add in. I put, for example, secret to losing weight. You know, you want to get your keyword in a fair few places, and then everything else is just fine. We press edit and now you'll see that's come up there, okay, nice and simple. So that's just how I created that. Now I'm going to delete this one because obviously I've already got one here, and that's that. And then you create, and then you just press update, and then that's your about me page created, and it'll look exactly like this. Okay, really nice, really simple. Now what I want to show you though is this bar, this sidebar here, because if you notice the last video I didn't have this bar here. There was no picture of me, there was no little thing here, and that creates a kind of level of personality. It gives you them an actual face to look at, etc., when they're here on this website. Okay, so it's quite important that you have that. It's going to increase your conversions quite a lot. So how do we do that? Well, the picture we've just made in the About Me page, what we're going to do, and just follow me closely here, we're going to go over here, click on text now, not visual, okay? And then once in here, you're going to see this is the code for the page, okay? So this is what WordPress is doing in the background for you. It creates all this code. That's how everything works, you know, on a computer. But you know, obviously we just use the visual normally because it's much easier, and I'm not much of a code person either. So, but what we're going to be doing here is we just need to go in this little back office, this text area, just for one reason, and that's to get the image, okay? So you see this little thing at the top here, caption, all that rubbish. Don't need to worry about that. All we're going to do is, you see where it's got this little arrow, I'm not sure what this is called, but right here, this little arrow and this A, okay, we're going to highlight all of that, really easy, right up until where, see the arrow ends again, you've got the A and the arrow again, so you've got the A and the arrow, the A and the arrow the other way. Just going to highlight all of that, then we're just going to copy, okay, really easy. So don't highlight this last part, don't highlight this first part, just highlight that part, nice and easy, okay. And then, well, you can highlight it all if you want and put it in, but that's, I think this looks better doing it this way. So it's just A to the A like that, okay. So we got that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into our sidebar to create it, okay. And how we do that is we go to Appearance, we go to Widgets, you see that there, Leave Page, okay. And this now takes us into widgets. Now when you're in here, you're probably not going to have this text thing, so what you do is, you've got available widgets, what you do is you click text and you just drag that up here and just go ahead and drag it right up there to the top, okay. Now when you're in there, all you're going to do is this, you click on it to open it, and look what's right at the top, if I go ahead and delete this, just delete it just so I can show you, all we're going to do, we come in here right at the top, we're going to press paste, and that's going to come in and paste in that code there, and that's going to make that picture appear in the sidebar. Then underneath it, we just need to do two of those little arrows. I just can't remember what they're called right now. No, it's so silly. You can see really anyone can do this. It's crazy. Can't even remember the name. And you want to put a P in it, and that means create a paragraph. And then you're just going to say, you know, whatever you want to say about yourself. Introduce yourself. I've said, hi, I'm George. I'm passionate about finding the truth, the real secrets about the best ways to lose weight quickly in the age of millions of diet options. It's just something I came up quickly. You can see I've got a few of the key words in there: lose weight quickly, etc., etc., secrets, blah blah blah. And then at the end of it, you just have a P, but you put in a / in there as well. And that's it, okay? And then you press save. Just give that a second to load, and then you come over to your site, and your site will look like this. You'll have your first post, you'll have your lovely little sidebar, you have your about me, and now you're ready to add in your other page, your relevant article, and you're also ready to add in straight away. Click on posts here and create another post. So we'll create add new post, and then we'll write something else interesting as well, and then you'll go forth, and that's essentially your sniper site. That's it. That's done. It's created, and it'll already be looking good. And I know these videos are a bit long just because I'm going into a lot of detail in them, but if you actually sat down, picked a theme, wrote this, wrote that, uploaded that picture, I mean, you know, it takes about 5 minutes once you know what you're doing. So extremely quick, and then you just write out a few quick posts and you're done. Your sniper site really is super quick to set up, just as I promised. Alright, so head back to the manual now. I'm going to walk you through setting up your actual sniper site, writing your posts, etc., and then I'll see you in the next video below. And then also, once you set up your sniper site, possibly in the bulletproof or stage 2 this area, okay, which you'll see in the training modules. So thanks for watching. Go ahead and start setting up your site now, and I'll speak to you soon.